Joseph on WABC, I know you're angry over something. I don't know what it is. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, last month you complained about circumcision. Last week you were fetching about a bar mitzvah you didn't like. And today you're king of the Jews. You want to know why Jews don't complain about Egypt? What's the matter with you? Who elected you king of the Jews?
Well, wait. Whose permission do I need to speak about Jewish issues? Yours? Do I need to send an email to someone on Eastern Parkway to get permission to speak about Jewish issues? I don't understand what you're saying. I don't have free speech?
You're ignorant of Jewish issues, but you...
Well, who made you the jester of the Jews? Did someone appoint you to that position?
No, little wiener. No one appointed.
Who made you the jester of the Jews? What are you so offended by? What do you hate the Christians that much?
What are you, with the Yiddish accent, making fun of Jews?
Joseph, I asked you a question. Why are you so angry that I'm trying to alert the world to the persecution of Christians? Why does that offend you so much?
Because there were no Jews left in Egypt. And you know why there are no Jews left in Egypt? Because they were thrown out.
Wait, because the Jews were persecuted and driven out, you want to see the Christians persecuted and driven out?
Did the Christians stand up for the Jews when they were thrown out?
Oh, I see. It's always the guy's fault. Is that it?
How about the Jews that are being thrown out of Yemen right now?
Joseph, listen to me. You are a racist through and through. Your heart is dark. You're angry at everybody. You're blaming the whole world for the problems of the Jewish people. Why don't you man up to the fact that the Coptic Christians are being persecuted in Egypt right now, and if you had any decency left in your soul, you'd say something to one of your brethren.
Muslims don't want non-Muslims in their countries, whether they're Jews, Christians, Buddhists.
Right. So that's what I'm trying to say. So what is the problem with that, with me saying that? I don't understand it.
Because when Jews are thrown out, no one speaks up for us. So why should we speak out for anyone else?
Again, the persecution. Here we go. A double. You gave me a duet just now. You gave me the Woody Allen version. Not only persecution, but a chip on your shoulder. On one shoulder, persecution. On the other shoulder, a chip.
Right. Egypt threw the Jews out, and they were rewarded with...
Oh, well, good. Then the Christians should be thrown out. Is that what you're saying? None should be marched through the streets because Jews were persecuted. Are you blaming the Christians for the persecution of the Jews? Is that your obtuse message?
You don't think the Christians support Egypt and support the Arabs?
Oh, boy, you have it bad. See, whenever you touch on a subject like this, you find hatred comes up. Even when you're trying to do good, you find people who see bad in it. Joseph, do you understand how bad you sound and how paranoid and angry you sound?
You know how
is there any topic on the planet that anyone can talk about that you would find to be valid or decent if it doesn't involve Jews?
Sure, I'd like you to talk about vitamins. I enjoyed those shows.
Well, you can turn on the Vitamin Hour if you'd like. I can play Joe and Paula Farganigan for you as well. Would you like me to put on a little cap for you and do a dance?
Yes, but just don't talk about circumcision. I know how that upsets.
Why shouldn't I talk about it? It's a disgusting practice, rabbis biting off the end of a little boy's wang.
That upsets?
It's disgusting. It's sickening. It's not in the Talmud, and you know it. You want me to talk about it again? I'll be glad to do it. Tell the world what some of these sickos do. Go ahead. Tell me what some of these throwbacks do.
On it. When you take over.
Listen, my friend, let me tell you something. While there is a call in the Jewish scriptures for circumcision, it certainly does not call for throwback rabbis to bite the tip of the penis off with their teeth.
I agree. But you really have to talk.
All right, right. And what about the blood? The blood is supposed to be
Jews.
Shall I say that on the radio? You want me to bring it up again? Why is that so important as a ritual? Why is that ritual so important when modern Jews do it with a pipette, even modern Orthodox Jews? Why is it so important that the rabbi do it with his mouth?
Because they're stupid. But is it really a topic?
Oh, so what? So what are you arguing with me for?
Because who made you...
So wait a minute. They're stupid, but you're smart for bringing it up again?
I'm bringing up that you bring it up. You brought up...
I can see the purpose of your call. You're just a disturbed man. You probably live alone in a horrible apartment somewhere. You have no wife or children. You have no friends. You're just a miserable human being who wants to start a fight with me.
Last week, the kid donated... All
right, take a walk. That's the end of the story. Go get a corned beef on Club. Head over to Katz's, have a nice big fat sandwich, and follow it up with some French fries. Do me a favor, have 2 corned beef sandwiches, and follow them up with a double French fry.